arm day.
Arm day?
Yeah, we're starting with triceps today. So,
don't you usually start with biceps?
Typically, yeah. Typically I will, but I like to switch it up though. Like if I'll do biceps to start off on my arm day, maybe a couple weeks in a row, then I'll switch it to triceps. I'll do that for a couple weeks and then go back to doing biceps first. But yeah, I like to do at least one solid arm day a week, and then I might throw in some triceps, biceps with other body parts. But yeah, just want to switch it up this time, man.
Arm day it is.
Just warming up. Got the old school gold on black
I like it.
Evagen shirt. This is the 2021 shirt.
That's a 21. Oh, looks good.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite ones. They don't sell it anymore. Oh well. Maybe they'll do another gold on black something.
That'd be cool.
15, 20 reps. All right, so now I'm knocking down the reps. 12 max. I'm gonna start going a little bit heavier.
Forget something?
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, man, why am I feeling off right now?
What do you forget?
I forgot. Well, no, protein's for after the workout. I just forgot to glycocheck the carbs. I poured everything before I came, like the 3D and the AQ and the aminos.
Yeah.
And I just left the glyco in my bag, so forgot to pour the carbs in there. Whoa, I don't normally do that many sets. That was 7 sets there, but I did most exercises. I like to make pretty solid jumps in the weight once I feel warmed up. This one, I just wanted to make sure that I was feeling all the tension in the muscle and not any in the joint. So I wanted it all in the triceps and none in the elbow. So I didn't make any significant jumps. I just did one plate at a time. I did like 3 really good warm-up sets. Actually, I would say 4 warm-up sets before I jumped into any serious weight. And I'm sure most people can do this weight. It's just, I wanted to make sure it was constant tension and it was slow tempo. It wasn't crazy just throwing it around, because now I want to go and do more of a compound movement. So it's not going to be any free weights. I'm going to do the Smith machine, but I'm going to do a close grip bench, and that way I can really put a little bit more weight on the bar, build a little bit of strength and density in the triceps now that we're getting warmed up. So I like Smith machine barbell presses, whether it's for chest, triceps, shoulders. I think it's a good exercise. A lot of people will say that barbell pressing is too dangerous, and I will tell you this: when it comes to free weights, like a regular standard barbell, I don't really do any sort of pressing movements at all. I'll do like, back exercises like barbell rows, or I'll do like stiff leg deadlifts or squats, but no pressing movements with barbells. That's why I love the Smith machine, is because I feel like it's a little bit safer. Like it helps guide you in the right position so you don't get kind of out of balance. You don't have to stabilize it as much. You can use dumbbells if you want to work on your stabilizers. But I think if you're gonna do some sort of barbell presses, you should use the Smith machine. And another thing too is doing different variations of like close grip, wide grip, neutral grip. Pressing that will not only target the triceps, but also target the chest. So for me, I'm trying to build my chest and my arms, my triceps and my chest. So being able to do this exercise, like close grip bench press on arm day for triceps, and then I'll have my own chest day too, to where my chest and triceps are getting hit twice a week. And I think that's what has really helped those areas grow the most. I'm trying to decide if I want to add a little bit more weight to this, but this Smith machine's kind of heavy. So if I'm gonna put more weight on, I'm gonna need a spotter. I don't think anybody's even here. Dude, I think everybody left.
All right.
Can you spot me?
I got you. Here, let me find something to put the camera on.
All right.
You're gonna try There you go. All you. All you. There you go. Easy. That was all you.
No, it just makes me feel like more secure when I have somebody spotting. Like, I know it's not that much weight. I just feel better. I just feel
that was easy
safer
for you.
Yeah. I mean, this bar here, I don't know why it weighs so much more. Like, it's not bad. It's a good machine. It just weighs
heavier
3 times as much as you think it would.
Yeah.
It kind of adds, I would think, about another 25, 30 pounds. I wouldn't say another 45 pound. I would say like if you add another 25 on each side, so like 50 extra pounds probably total.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what it kind of feels. It feels like if I were to do 225, it's like 275, or like 275 is like 315.
Yeah.
How do snakes fit you?
Gotta stretch them out. It's good to do some unilateral work, meaning like one arm stuff, single arm. So that way, like, you can really keep good balance in your physique. So if like one side's stronger than the other, one side's more developed than the other, you can always do a few more reps on the non-dominant side to try to play catch up with the other side that is dominant and maybe a little bit more developed. So even though doing just straight sets of like with both arms, both hands is easier to say, because I mean you're basically doing 2 sets per one set, right? It's a little bit more exhausting. You're doing like double the reps, but nonetheless, I think it's really important that you do start to throw in some unilateral exercises in your training, because it's easy to get imbalanced without even knowing it. You kind of get in your routine of doing just like whatever it is, both arms, both legs, whatever, and you're going to start pressing a little bit more with one side than the other. Next thing you know, after a few months, one side's stronger than the other. So you need to be able to keep that balance if you want to be very symmetrical and maximize your fullest potential as a bodybuilder. This last set, I want to do a superset. So I've already done some push downs, but I want to go back to that, and I want to do like the cable cross tricep extension, and I'm just going to burn out as many as I can do over there and get as big of a pump as I possibly can. Then I'm going to come back over here on this exercise, and I'm just going to stretch. Try to go a little bit slower, stretch, and really just make it burn. And then I'll pump a few at the end, and that'll be done for triceps. Whoa. Okay. Oh man. That was like 80 reps. Like from that to that, I did like 20 reps with both arms. I did 1 foot back, I did 10. The other foot back, I did 10. Then I dropped the weight. I did single arm where I did 5 across the body like this. I turned my body. I did 10 kickbacks. So that's 15 more on top of the 20. And then I did the same thing on the other side. It's like 35. And I came over here and I did another 15. Did I say 80?
Yeah.
What the heck was I thinking? Maybe I was thinking 30 plus 20 plus...
The blood's in your triceps.
Oh my god, I still learn my math. Bro, I only do math by 45 and 25. That's it. It felt like 80 reps.
The blood's in here.
Shoot. It's one of those things where it doesn't like wreck your central nervous system. So I'm not over here going, oh my God, I'm dead tired. It's more just like, man, I just feel like my triceps just blew up.
Is it like that achy, like
It's just that burn.
Yeah, that burn.
Yeah.
Not an ache, like that burn.
Yeah. Just that burn sensation, that pain. Whereas like if we do like a back day or a leg day or something like that, I'm like dying.
Just lay down.
So that's why I like to chain my arm days around my bigger body parts. So yesterday we did back, and today I'm doing arms. So that way tomorrow I can train legs. So I'm splitting up my back and my leg days, which is going to be the 2 toughest days of the week, most exhausting, and the one that will really attack the central nervous system the most because of how intense those days are of training. So I like to make sure that I do something in between that's a little bit easier to say. So it's not like a full body workout. It's just more of like that burning we're talking about. So it's, I guess you could, I don't want to call it like an active rest day, but it's not the same as, you know, back or legs, of course.
It's not, what is it called? It's not as hard on your, what do you call it?
Your CNS, your central nervous system.
CNS.
Yeah.
So it's a rest day for your CNS.
It's a rest day for your CNS. Well, except for the pre-workout. All right, now let's go hit some biceps. I'm on. Oh, shoot. Dang. Whew. I don't know if you noticed today, especially with today's workout, come in here, isolate the muscle, warm it up, pump it up, get as much of like a hard, crazy contraction, as much blood as I could possibly get in the muscle. And then doing some more stretching type movements, and then finishing off with another pump and stretch. So again, pump, stretch, pump, stretch. For me, that's what has helped me grow the most as a bodybuilder in all the body parts, but especially the arms, I would have to say. So when you can pick your exercises where you do a couple exercises, you're really getting crazy pumped up and the muscles are feeling tight and just super contracted. And then you go do an exercise where it's more of a stretching movement, where you might not go as heavy, but you're trying to get a deep stretch in that muscle. And then to finish off your workout, you get another nasty pump with a bit of a stretching at the end too. So that's the concept. Today's training as far as like exercise selection was just that. Come in, isolate, pump up, move a little bit of weight, stretch, pump it up again, move on. Hey. Oh. Ooh. I always tend to pick up the tempo whenever it starts to burn. I really need to do better about keeping the same constant tempo. But I also feel like when you get like deeper in a set, I feel like going a little faster isn't always a bad thing. I think for myself, when I'm always going super slow and I never pick up the tempo, I just feel like I'm not getting the most pump I possibly can. So there's times where, like I just said, maybe I should slow down the tempo and just concentrate on getting all reps the same speed. But then sometimes too, towards the end of your workout especially, picking up the tempo, going a little faster with the movements, I don't think is really a bad thing. I think for me, I get the biggest pump when I do that, which is kind of why it's important not to do it in the beginning of your workout. So that way you're able to go a little bit heavier with your lifts before just getting completely swelled up, right? So I would save the faster tempo stuff to the end. We'll finish up with this rope hammer curl. I like it a little bit better than I like the dumbbell hammer curls, but they're both important. Like, I still definitely do dumbbell hammer curls too. Definitely don't neglect those. Great exercise. Especially with that, now we're talking about dumbbell hammer curls, you can go a bit heavier with those. And I think even if you don't have super strict form, it's still okay. I think as long as you're keeping the tension in the muscles, you're not going crazy, we're gonna tear something. I think going a bit heavier on dumbbell hammer curls is great to build the arms, but I like the constant tension of the cables better, especially at the end of a workout. If this is at the beginning of the workout or like middle, I think doing dumbbells is far better. But now that we're finishing up, I think something that keeps more constant tension is going to be more effective and better just to finish off today's workout. So that's why I picked the cables instead of any other movement. But I really like it doing with a rope, kind of like flaring the elbows out, kind of bringing them into your chest. I think is a good finisher for today. That's gonna mainly hit like this brachialis here, this part. So now that we've done the triceps, the biceps, this area right here is kind of where we're finishing off. And of course it's still gonna hit the bicep too, but that's it. Triceps, biceps, done. Getting on a good roll here in this off season, man. I'm excited, man. This is the last push, these last couple months to build on this physique. And then right around the corner, we have the Olympia prep. So there's really no time to waste. A great sense of urgency to get better each and every day. Happy to be home. Again, like we said earlier in the last video, happy to be home in my own routine. It's great. So we do have more projects coming on the side. Not gonna speak of it just yet, but I'm super excited about those. And other than that, we're just here training, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you haven't, subscribe now. Like, comment below, try this workout, share it with a friend. And until next time, guys.
We got a short tripod we made.
Right. Hey, you gotta use whatever you can around here, bro.
Exactly.